Season hasn't even started and we're already in trouble with injuries. We should be having players come back like a Love Island All-Star series, but not us, not Tottenham. We're losing more men long-term than Halle Berry, fam. We should be excited, looking forward to Champions League football, the UCL, but we're having to deal with ACLs. We've been struck with more tragedy than Sharon Watts in EastEnders, fam. James Maddison could be out for the season, the whole season. I ain't seen a low blow like that since Ric Flair in WWE. James Maddison has more creativity than Nick Cannon in a bedroom, and that brother's got 12 kids, fam. Kulu's on the shelf like a framed photo. Dragerson, he's out here getting a new number, but we're hoping he can get a new ACL so we can play. We need him. He literally got no attacking midfielders and so many eights that you would think that we was running an Amsterdam coffee shop. It's not good enough. With Kulu and Maddison out, we've got zero creativity in that midfield. We're not creating anything. We need IVF. On top of that, Son's leaving. And if we don't replace him, it's not that we're going to have nothing up top, but what we're going to have up top may look like Homer Simpson. Two strands. He needed a creative midfielder before Maddison got injured. Now he's injured. A creative midfielder is more important than a football kit, fam. I'm being serious. You need a backup left back, attacking midfielder, and a left winger. But I'm hearing that we're looking for another defender, blood. We're looking for more defenders than Marvel on the Netflix. It don't make sense. We're sending the Great Wall of Croatia out on loan, but we're looking for a defender. We play Bayern Munich, PSG in a Super Cup, and then the Premier League starts and we got no creativity. We need to sign a creative midfielder. I'm seeing no deals like Louis Vuitton on a Black Friday, fam. After getting dog walked by that Greek Suge Knight, that Marjimbu Marinakis over Morgan Gibbs-White, we should have been active in the window, but we're literally just standing by the window like a cat waiting for the owner to come home. However, after having no DM like a man off social media, we have finally brought in a player. And if this is the same guy that played for Fulham, we could have an animal like Batista. We needed a six more than the Pussycat Dolls, because we all know Nicole Scherzinger, she sang all the songs, fam. On loan with a 30 million euros buy option, that is sensational business. If he cooks, he's a cheap player. If he's a bust, just know you usually have 30 days to return something. Brother, we got a whole season. We haven't had a DM since Victor Wanyamaha. Engine, fam. I'm gonna need Palhinha to be breaking up play like a scratch CD, fam. Brother, I'm talking Lethal P. Pow! Linear in the middle like Malcolm. Brother, better have that dog in him like Bron Breakker. You'll be asking X, does that signing scream, I want to win the Premier League, I want to win the Champions League? Brother, no matter what I heard Daniel Levy say, this ain't 1961, fam. Oozing souls. G's Expressions back with another video. Make sure you smash a like. And they say bad news comes in threes. Son has left Tottenham. James Maddison out, fam. What is next, blood? What's next? You better just add the Morgan Gibbs-White deal to the thing and just tell me that it's over. I can't handle any more bad news. I'm telling you, my name is not Wade Barrett, fam. We never had no creativity, none. You saw us against Man United. You saw that midfield that we're having to be playing through mid-season because Maddison hasn't been fit. No creativity, blood. It's crazy. We've been praying for Kulu and Maddison to come back and be fit. And now look, I don't know when Kulu's coming back, but Maddison could be out for the season. And if this isn't a wake-up call, nothing will wake us up, bruv. We're like a Snorlax Pokemon, fam. Let me tell you this. The board, the owners, whoever. Frank's talking about, oh, I need a defender and attacking midfielder. Brother, you need an attacking midfielder and someone off the left. We need two creative players. This team is not creative enough, blood. Big man ting. That's it. That's it, bro. That's it. How many man in this team has got an art degree? I don't know, fam. Maddison, he's definitely one. You get me? Maddison, that brother has got so much more creativity than Tyson Fury, fam. You man know what time it is, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? But listen, Maddison, he's going to be out. He's our locksmith. Bro, we needed someone to support him. So if he's going to be out, bro, we need someone that can play there and that can play somewhere else and someone that is predominantly there. We need to be sorting out our attacking options. I don't know how many defenders that man is going to be looking at, bruv. Honestly, bro, big man ting. Man was taking a mix saying Arteta spending 700 million on left backs. How many defenders do we need, blood? How many? Yes, I understand that we haven't conceded that many goals since Franks came in pre-season and that whatever. But brother, we need to be scoring goals, blood. We need to be giving service to the strikers, fam. That's what we need. Creativity is a must. I've been crying out for a DM. Crying out for years. Not this season, for years. I've been crying out for a DM saying that all we're doing is makeshifting people. James Milner in, man, saying, oh, you can play there. Bentancur, you can play there. Basuma, you can play there. None of these man are sixes, blood. They're eights, blood. They're eights. Bergvall, Sar, they're all eights. They're not tens either. They're all eights. Eights maybe can play a 10, but a 6, not in the Premier League, fam. That is why we got ran through, blood. Ran through, bruv. Just know, that's what happened, bro. That is what happened to us, blood. It was peak, fam. It was peak. We were victims every week, blood. We were Premier League victims under Ange. Do you know what I mean? And that guy played with 1-6 and we didn't even have a 6, blood. Barely had a 3. Do you know what I mean? But let me tell you this, with the James Maddison thing, we need to be buying someone. There's no way we can start the season without a creative midfielder, blood. No way. No way. Even going into the PSG game without a creative midfielder. Where's the time? Do you know what I mean? What are we doing? Just throwing it away? Oh, it's a friendly, mate. It's a friendly, blood. Is that what it is? Where's the creativity? It's not good enough, bruv. It's not good enough. We should be linked to all of these players. The amount of players that have gone elsewhere. Do you know what I mean? Chelsea just getting their business done like that. Do you know what I mean? Just like that. Do you know what I mean? Man are not playing games. They're not. And us, brother, man's there wasting 2 weeks on Morgan Gibbs-White. Nothing's over the line. Where's the backup, blood? Where's the hard drives, fam? Where's the other options? Like, what are we doing here? What was it, Morgan or nothing? Did we have Nottingham Forest meal vouchers or something like that? What was it? Did we have transfer vouchers? Did they give us a coupon, blood? Because, yo, where's that money? We need to be spending that elsewhere because we need to get creativity into this team immediately. Immediately. Those of you that have watched the preseason game against nothing opposition, and I'm not talking about Newcastle or Arsenal, I'm talking about the other ones. Even then, you could tell that we needed that. He's not going to play Kudus there. He's not. And if you're going to play Kudus there, then we need wingers, blood. I'm telling you, we need players. We need players. I don't know why man's looking at a centre-back. If you're going to be looking at a defender, it needs to be a left-sided centre-back that can play left-back. That's what it needs. That's because no disrespect to Ben Davis, but come on, blood. Do you know them way there? It's going to be a long season. And it's like man are waiting to see what's going to happen and then you're going to start complaining. Man knows what Davis is capable of. Yes, I'm not saying that he ain't good enough to be in the squad, but reliable, come on, bro. In the big games, fam, when man's going to need him, we need better, blood. That's what it is, and that's no disrespect, fam. Do you know them way there? That's none whatsoever. But anyway, on to Palhinha, bruv. You know them way there. Man like Lethal P, blood. I ain't gonna lie. The guy at Fulham was a baller. Do you know what I mean? He deserved that move to Bayern Munich, innit? Obviously, like, that was a massive step for him and it hasn't worked out. I'll be real. Like, I haven't seen much of him at Bayern Munich, but he was a very good player. So for it not to have worked out, all it would have meant is him not being good on the ball. Because one thing I can say at Fulham, like, he's a good DM, he could break up play, and he's an animal, bro. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to him passing and him having much, for example, yeah, let me tell you this. For a team that dominates on the ball, he's probably going to be a terrible player. Do you get me? Let's be honest, innit? If you've got the ball 90% of the time, Palhinha is not a good player. He's a man that likes chasing, breaking up play, doing all of that. So for us, we'll need him. You will definitely need Palhinha. Because let's be honest, how many games are we going to be dominant on the ball, blood? How many games? Do you know what I'm saying, fam? It's one of them ones where we haven't had a DM in so long. I believe Wanyama was our last DM. Forget about where we played other players like Eric Dyer and Dembele, and no, forget about that. Our last sole DM and a man that was literally did his job, cleaned up, blood, victorious Wanyama, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? And we've needed a DM for years. Years. I keep telling you, man, too many years, PMB Rock, Kodak Black Blood. We've needed a DM. So I'm so happy that we've got him in, bruv. You know what I mean? Lee 4P, pow! Linear, bruv, our number 6, fam. This man talking about. You get me? And he's walking straight into that team because, like I said, we ain't got a DM. You get me? Bergval, Saar, Bissouma, all these, man, they're 8s. They are 8s, fam. Do you know what I mean? And, bro, let me tell you this. This Palhinha, if he's going to play, we definitely need a creative midfielder to complement him as well, bruv. We need an 8, like maybe a Bergval, do you know what I'm saying? Or a Saar or Benton Cordair, you know what I mean? Bias, whatever. And then we need a 10, you know what I mean? That's what we need. And we need a 10 that is on stuff, blood. I'm talking Van der Vaart, blood. You know what I mean? I'm talking Ericsson, Prime Delhi, blood. Not the one that's at Como, no disrespect, fam. Do you know what I mean? That we need someone. We need someone that can create. We need to get the balls to our wingers, to the striker, fam. Because, yo, let me tell you, this is going to be a long season. We need to be bringing in some players, blood. We need to be. Me, personally, I want a left wing. Son's going. I want someone that can play on the wing, predominantly left. Because I'm telling you, Tell and Odebear ain't good enough as our left options. Tell up front, shocking for me from what I've seen. I'm just hoping and praying. He probably plays better off the left than he does up front. The Nielsen Odebear, I'm on that, blood. You get me, fam? Top player. Man, we're talking about sending him out on loan. And what's man talking about? If Son goes, he could be our best left winger because Johnson can't play there. Do you know what I mean? I know Frank has put him there, but Johnson can't play on the left wing. Johnson's a direct winger, down the right, cross the ball in, or a second striker. I'd rather play Brennan Johnson up front than Tell. I'll be honest, Johnson knows how to score a goal. That's one thing I can say. Do you know what I mean? So, yo, on that left, I'm telling you, we need to bring in some new blood. That's what we need to do. We need to bring in some new blood, and then we need to bring in an attacking midfielder. That's what we need. But the defense, for me, if we're not buying a left-sided centre-back that can play left-back, we don't need to do nothing in that defense. You get me? We've got the DM already. Please, we need 2 players for the front. Come on. We need to be scoring goals, blood. Do you know what I mean? That's what we need. But yeah, man, what do you guys think? Are you excited about the Palhinha signing? James Maddison, devastating news. Son leaving, even more devastating news for us, bruv. I'm telling you, it's just bad news for us, bruv. Bad news, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? And these man need to just scale. Brother, where's all this money, blood? Where's this Gibbs White money, bruv? Where is it, blood? Man just finished a Korea tour. I know man cashed out there, bro. I know they did. Brother, where's the money? We need bread. We need players. That's what we need. Buy some players. Like, what are we doing here? Man like Johan Linger and all of that. From what is going on, fam? What's going on? Oh, brother. Let me know your thoughts on Palhinha. Do you reckon he'll do well? Thoughts on Maddison's injury? And yeah, I'll be back.